in the spirit.
Good morning, Glacier. It's Tuesday, May 11th. I'm Morgan.
And I'm Kaylin.
And here are today's announcements and today's GTV episode.
It's time for episode number 2 of Storytime with Mr. Young.
Well, here I am again. You remember last time I told you the story about smoking a black rubber hose? And no, I have never smoked another black rubber hose. But this one, I was about 5 years old at the time, again in Colorado, in the southeastern, into the Dust Bowl. And, my sister's 15 years older, and I went over to visit her. She and her husband were at the stockyards, which is where the animals are kept before they're shipped out. Well, I just kind of set the scene. Over here was a water trough with a windmill pumping water into it. About 150 feet over there was their house. So my job was to build a road from here over there to their house. And my sister told me, don't go playing in that water trough. Well, so I'm building my road, and it's just straight, flat, dirty, dusty. But to my delight, right there about in the middle was this nice big mountain. So I thought, shall I drive around, build my road around the north? No, I will build my road up and over in those S-curves. That would be wouldn't that be more fun? So but hey, there are a few little things crawling around, but so what? So I'm building my road, and having so much fun, and more of those things, but I didn't pay attention to. Well, I got up here and to the top. I thought I'd go right over the top, and those things started crawling, but then I heard my sister. She looked out the window and she yelled to me, "You better get off that ant pile." Well, I want you to know, I stood up with my hands on my hips, and I told her, I'm a big boy now, and those ants won't hurt me. I want you to know, I told her. Well, but guess what? I bet you guess what? Those ants started crawling up my pants by the dozens, and they started hurting, and then my sister saw what was happening. She came swooping out and grabbed me up and ran me over, dumped me right in that water trough, which she told me not to get into. Well, but I learned something from that. Here's the moral of this story. Never obey your elders. They are just out to spoil your fun. And just think of all the fun my sister was trying to spoil me from, of getting bit hundreds of times by those ants.
It's Tuesday, which means it's time for the Wolfpack Recap, recapping Wolfpack activities over the past week.
Our tennis team played Whitefish and Hellgate last week, while the contest between Big Sky and Sentinel were rained out. The Glacier boys won their 10th and 11th duels of the season, beating Whitefish 6-2 and Hellgate 5-3, while the girls lost to Whitefish 7-1 and Hellgate 5-3. As a result from the past week scroll through the screen, we thought we'd share you some highlights from the season so far. The boys are undefeated in their duels this season and are led by number 1 player Rory Smith, who is 10-0. Meanwhile, Kyler Knutson is also 10-0, playing in the number 3 and number 4 slots. And the duo team of Ethan Woods and Timmy Glanville is 10-0 also, playing number 3 and number 4 slots. On the girls' side, the duo team of Katie Bitney and Tori Dovis and Nicole Mitchell and Maddie Johnson have the strongest winning percentages. The Wolfpack wrap up their regular season on Thursday with another crosstown matchup with Flathead.
The Wolfpack boys track team won their 6th straight duel, outscoring Flathead 77-68 in the crosstown rivalry. 44 boys track athletes earned their PR in the meet. The Bravettes beat out our girls with 21 track athletes earning their PR. According to Athletic.net, several Wolfpack athletes are ranked in the top 10 for this year. This top 10 list combines all classes, AA, A, B, and C. The Wolfpack hosts Sentinel this Thursday in their final duel for the season. Divisionals are next week in view.
Glacier athletes in the top 10 lists: Sam Ellis, 1600 and 3200.
Kayla Bernhardt, 110-meter hurdles and 300-meter hurdles.
Eric Javelin.
Taylor Brizendine, 110-meter hurdles and triple jump.
Sydney Gulick, 300-meter hurdles.
Kenzie Williams, javelin.
Cameron Gilman, shot put.
And both the 4x100 and 4x400 boys relay teams.
Wolfpack softball. Wolfpack softball team won all 3 games last week, raising the record to 16-2 on the season. First, they defeated the Class A #1 ranked Holston Pirates 8-7. They then mercy ruled the Hellgate Knights 13-2, and then mercy ruled Class A #2 ranked Frenchtown Bronx 13-3. The Wolfpack are getting remarkable production from the entire roster, as well as the usual suspects: Kenzie Mole, Samuel Abrams, Kenna Van Dory, Allie Kernan, and Emma Cook. Mole, Ella Farrell, and Kennedy Gadet are handling all the pitching for the Pack this year. The Wolfpack play 3 more conference games this week. On Thursday, we host Flathead and Crosstown action, and on Friday, we host the Blue Bulldogs in a doubleheader that will close out the season. Divisionals will be held next week in Helena.
And here's what you need to know. Attention Spanish Club members, we will have an after-school board game event in combination with the modified Café and Conversación on Monday, May 24th from 3:30 to 4:30 in B200. Please sign up with Sonora Emerson on or before Wednesday, May 19th in B208 or on the clipboard outside of B208 to attend this event. Hope to see you there.
GHS Band concert is tonight at 7 p.m. Best of luck to the Wolfpack Band members.
All of the announcements and GTV episodes can be found on the school website. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to respect yourself, respect others, and respect the building.
And remember the 3 W's of the Wolfpack way. Wash your hands, watch your distance, and wear a mask.
We made it.
That was so bad.
7 readings.